What's up, you guys? Real quick, just wanted to hop on YouTube real quick and do a little tarot reading. So I've been on this journey. I've been trying to be consistent and everything. Sometimes God will test you. Sometimes you can get little messages or little motivational. Sometimes like little tests, like I would say, um me and my wife, you guys, is at tennis. We paid for the tennis, and a lady comes back outside, and there was like this miscommunication with like when you're working at a job, sometimes they do a transfer, right? So the basically they would trade shifts, is what I'm trying to say, right? And the person before the shift didn't let them know what was going on, if we paid or not, right? So we end up having this thing, but in that slight moment when we was, of course, like gassed up, like to ourselves, like, wait a minute, like we just paid. I'm glad that we didn't overreact because it was a miscommunication amongst the staff members. So I say that to say, like, sometimes the higher power, or sometimes it may look at the devil was trying to, set you up, or it just might be the higher power giving you a test. Um, it's like so much personal things that I could top up on, but I'm not really gonna get too deep. But I'm just gonna say that you might think that it's a setback, but it's really just a test to see if you can manage. Because I listen to a lot of speeches and things like that, and they say that the person that a person is not judged on the comfort and convenience of their situation, but on the trials and the challenges that they face. Right. So like can't really judge somebody just because they're comfortable, to cool, to collect. You gotta judge them based off of if they're going through a hectic situation. So I just came around and just thought I'd tell you guys that if you're going through something right now, look at it as like a test. Because once you look at it like a test, you're gonna try your best to, to pass every test that is thrown to you, whether it's from the devil, whether it's from God, you know what I mean, or from the higher power, whoever you look at as a higher power or higher individual that's watching over you. It could be a grandma, whoever that passed away, like, a spirit, somebody that you feel like, yo, I'm gonna show you, I can do this, like a parent or something, type of feeling. I gotta show you I can do this. But we guys gonna get into a reading. I told myself to be consistent. Shout out to the person that commented. I'm not sure if you wanna get your name recognized anything, but shout out to you. If you do come back to this video, yeah. So if you guys do comment anything, I greatly appreciate it. I saw my first comment yesterday. I was so happy because I'm like, yo, like, it's not about the comments and the likes and all of that, but it's like it's good that I can get at least a little something. I know my videos at the time of this recording are not really, what I mean. They're doing great because it's like a ritual for me. I come on her and I'm just sharing knowledge and things like that. But I said I had a little setback this morning. Not a little setback, but like I said, a test regarding a situation like with electricity bill or whatever, right? We're not going to get into it because that's not what the channel's about. But I kind of focused on sorting out that issue before it kind of gets swept under the rug. So sometimes when I got a major thing, I try to focus on that, prioritize, right? So after this, I'm about to go work out and all of that, but and continue my date. But I said I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hop on her. Once I got that sorted, I'm gonna hop on her and then give you guys a quick reading. We'll give you guys a official reading. I don't want to say quick, but we're gonna give you guys a reading. Do a reading for you guys, and yeah, just try to continue on that positivity that you're on, that path that you're on. So regardless, and even still, slightly paying attention to any negativity, it's okay as long as you're reminding yourself the understanding of why you're staying away from whatever it is that you're talking about. You know what I mean? So it's natural to discuss it. Um, we're gonna start with we're actually gonna do a crystal deck. So how I like to read, well, for the time being I'm learning with you guys, I like to read the cards. If you don't know about my videos, I just like to read through them so that like the books and everything, what the books say, so then you guys can get a full understanding of everything that like this deck tells me, as well as you would know word for word what it says in the deck. Just in case you don't have access or finances to be able to get this deck, that's what I'm here for, right? So being I have it in my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and read through the book and everything so that every word for word, and we're just gonna go ahead and let spirit do the shuffling. Let me just turn my diffuser on real quick just to get some. to get some thing going. Hope you guys like this setup. I got dragon over here. I got my water to collect any spirits and like not spirits but any energies like bad good energy whatever it is that's on. It just goes in there when I do readings. Dragon background, but I put it on her as like a table sheet. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, you guys can get into this reading real quick. See what spirit has for you guys. Mind you, I'm not the best shuffler, but like I said, I'm still learning. So as time goes on, you guys will just see how it goes. You know what I mean? But feel free to leave in the comment section however you guys feel. Like I'm not a person that takes offensive to certain things. If you got a little criticism, that's fine. You know what I mean? It's all right. Like you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's the internet and it's all human. That's another thing. So yeah, it's on YouTube. Don't be afraid if people leave certain comments because you got your point across. Whether or not they enjoyed it, liked it, or agreed. Sorry, not liked or enjoyed it, but agreed to whatever you're speaking on or whatever content that you post. You got your point across. You're on the internet. You're sharing it with people that you don't know who they are or whatever, but you're sharing it. It's funny because YouTube's like it could be your next door neighbor watching you. You don't even know it, right? But anyway, that's what I'm going to get into this reading. Like I said, this is not my main thing, but this is like a ritual for me. You know what I mean? It's something that keeps me, even though I be working out and doing all my other stuff that I like to do, play tennis and play tennis for fun. I like to go to tracks, little personal stuff for myself. I like dabbling with many things like so, but I like making progress. That's my biggest thing. Just whatever it is that I'm progressing in, I like making progress. I like to be consistent. All right. So like I said, just try to clear your brain or clear your mind or clear yourself or just try to just see what we can go ahead and read up on. Spirits, ancestors, what messages do you have for us regarding our crystal oracle cards? What message do you have? Okay. Alright, so the first card we got is transmutation. It's for the black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Cool. Let's see. Alright. Black tourmaline. So it's transmutation. Some say if you can't see it, it doesn't exist. But you can hear the radio, can't you? Radio frequencies are transmitted in waves invisible to the eye. A lot of information comes to us by routes that are unseen. World of knowledge came across your screen, transmitted on invisible silent waves. It's magical and its own way. It's magical and in its own way, noisy if you're sensible to that sort of thing. Black tourmaline's first gift is transformation, the ability to take all the energetic access and turn it into something else. What you may wonder, and that's for you to decide. Black tourmaline is both a teacher and a tool. How will you use it? How will you change one form of energy into another? Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Spirit, what other message do you have for us regarding our crystals? Okay. So the next message is expand into wonder and is from Amethyst. Alright. Okay. Amethyst, expand into wonder. Imagine lying on your back, looking up to the endless indigo twilight as night's first star appears. Feel the freedom of being a small part of this vast and depending dance in the gloaming between day and night. This peaceful, joy-filled wonder is Amethyst's gift. It starts in your heart and swirls up into your head, encouraging you to dream your biggest future and step into your wisp of self. Magic exists in life interterrestrial spaces. Amethyst will tell you, find your magic, your expansiveness in the moment between in your breath and your out breath. In the space between day and night, or in the soft, gooey selfness that exists, always where your head meets your heart. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Spirit, what other messages do you have regarding our crystal powers or any crystal related things? What other messages do you have for this reading? Let's see. Okay. So the next one I'm resonated to is become inimitable from Alstia Quartz. Okay. Let's see. You guys can see all of them. There you go. There we go. That's better. So become okay. So it's from Astiel Quartz. Become intermatable. Deep in the heart of the earth, Astiel forms layer of uneven layer. Perhaps in the distant past of her beginning, she was a regular quartz, but after centuries of responding to ever-present change in temperature, moisture, and even the shifting of tectonic plates, she has flown and morphed into unexpected shapes and textures. If we allow it, this is what life does to each of us, building our unique knowledge and wisdom until we become Alisto ourselves. Allow the world to teach you. This grandmother stern whispers. Grow into your own inimitable self. Wisdom is a byproduct of your own becoming. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Spirit, what other messages do you have regarding our crystal illusion or any messages? Yeah. Let's take a look from earlier. Pardon that. So we have feel yourself. More it's from more genite, more genite, more genite. Heartbeat in the middle. It says feel yourself. From more genite. Okay, breathe into your heart. More genite advises. From this space, you can expand into unexplored parts of your being, connecting with the worlds both within and around you in new ways. With your heart open, you can dive deep into your relationship, both with the human world and the non-human world, finding facets that didn't exist until Morganite help you breathe them to life. Stretch into your fulfillment, Morganite whispers. From this place, the things that are not you get slowly, sorry, the things that are not you get slowly crowded out by the truths of your soul. This is not a quick process. Morganite knows it's the work of years, of lifetimes, but it's work. But it's work worth doing for the surely and peace of being wholly yourself. All right. Thanks, Spirit, for that message. You like, of course, if you, I feel like if you that resonates with me because it's like sometimes I wanted to do things, this and that, but sometimes, well, a lot of things nowadays I kind of want to just do it for a long time. You know what I mean? I just don't want to do something for a long minute. I want to be a master at it. Like when I'm 40 or 50, I want to be able to look back and really be experienced with whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like whether it be tarot or working out or just anything. I want to like conquer it in my own goals. Not for anybody else to see me, but for my own particular way. I want to feel. I don't want to just have a bunch of materials, right? I want to have like fulfillment within myself. You feel me? Know that I did something. Feel like I did something. You know what I mean? Spirit, what other messages do you have regarding any crystal powers? Okay, let that fall out. It says the only thing, and this is clear quartz. Okay. All right. Okay. Clear quartz, the only thing. It is said that in ancient Asia, people would put clear quartz outside a temple to collect the energy of the monks' prayers. An egg waiting to be hatched, a song waiting to be sung. Clear quartz is a basket, a womb, the potential to become. The ancient healers knew this. Some say they use clear quartz as wands, allowing it to amplify and direct the energy and generate within themselves. What if clear quartz asks you didn't need a bunch of scare tools? What if only needed to learn how to grow an intention, direct it with your will, and amplify its effects? What could you create? What problems could you solve? What could you put down if clarity was the only thing you needed to pick up? Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Spirit, what other messages do you have relating to crystals or just any messages in general that you would like for us to know? Could you please pop them out, please? Spirit. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alright, so you guys can't see, but when it landed on the floor, it landed like this. Can y'all see that? So it was like this was over there, this was over her, and then this was the only one that was flipped up. So I'm gonna resonate. Like I said, I know it's YouTube, and I know you guys. I don't know if you guys saw that actually. You might have saw that, and I know I don't want to come off as like seeing like I'm picking up things, but at the end of the day, if it resonates, then I'm gonna share it, right? So I know that you couldn't, if you didn't see it, and you have thing. Like I said, this is not. Well, I didn't say this, but this is not me telling your future. This is just things coming out. If it resonates, then it's for you. If it doesn't, it's not for us. But we're both learning together. I just felt like I had to put that out there. And a lot of times, what resonates with me, I just try to speak because it might be somebody out there that might need to hear what I say. You know what I mean? They might just need to hear it, whether they want to or not. They might need to hear it. Like sometimes, I would prefer to watch a video on Netflix or something, or on YouTube, or whatever app, whatever, right? And it just be great. You know what I mean? It's gonna wake me up, motivate me, all that. But sometimes some videos are not for that. You know what I mean? Some videos like it's crazy because sometimes I would need to go and watch a motivational speech. Even though I'm got energy to do certain things, sometimes I need that little motivation to remind myself that yeah, you gotta keep going, like you feel me? Or I will have people in my ear telling me like, yeah, because I don't really hang around a lot of people, so it's like, all right, yeah, you gotta keep going, you feel me? So, sometimes those are the things that, because the stuff that I do is like, you feel me? Sometimes the doors get like crazy, but sometimes I do like to listen to those type of stuff that, so you might need to see this card. This card was up. Crazy because the thing didn't come her, but it should have, but I'm just resonating what I feel like to say. So this one was choose your intention. Emerald. Guys, always gotta go to your first instinct, like no matter what. Cause at least, what's crazy? If you go to your first instinct first, you make a decision and you don't end up going to your first instinct and then you say, man, I wish I would have went with my first instinct. If you always go to your first instinct, at least you're not gonna have that regret of not going for your first instinct in the first place. You know what I mean? So that's a good way, and that's like a little tingle inside of me that says, yeah, I should do this, I should do that. There's plenty of times I just stuck out with my first instinct, and it pays off. So it pays off more than not, dude. That's the crazy part. But at least you're not gotta have that regret after the fact. Oh man, I wish I would have, emerald. Okay, emerald. So it's choose your intention. Picture emerald as a smoky cat, her gaze flashing verdict. I don't know if y'all saw this. I'm sorry. Did I do this? I don't think I did this. There y'all go. Picture Emerald as a smoky cat, her gaze fishing on flashing verdict as she looks over her shoulder at you. Her uncompromising eyes beacon as she heads into the dark forest of yourself. In this place, this soul womb, you can find your deepest truth and your truest love. From here, you can see into the future, or get struck into the morals of your own stories. Emerald takes you into the woods, where you will where you will either compose your past and find new growth, or motor stewing in your own toxicity. She'll watch from the shadows as you decide the path forward. Choosing the path is choosing the path is in and of itself an initiation. Begin your journey, and an emerald will become a bright lamp, a grow light, and a true guide. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for that message. Spirit, what message do you have for us? What other message do you have? Okay. Alright, so we have come to calm, and it's satellite. Good God, if you could, whatever. And it's another thing is like we all got a soul in us, so we're all spiritual. You can just look at the card and just kind of just make your own assumptions as well. Like you don't be afraid to kind of look at tarot cards and just create your own, because everybody's story is going to be different. Everybody's got their own viewpoint. So look at a card and kind of just view what resonates with you the most. Like if you're going through something, like for example, this is like water, so you might be thinking about getting fishing or something, and then maybe you thinking about it today, and you saw this video right before you went fishing. I'm like, I need to go fishing because I'm about to catch a lot of fish. You know what I mean? So it's more like what cards pop out, what resonates with you, and what resonates with you within that time frame, and then you can take a step further, right? But this is come to calm, soda light. So we're gonna look for soda light crystal. Okay, when your nervous system relaxes, when your nervous system relaxes, your mind can suddenly see patterns that were previously obscured. Intuition and intellect, collective consciousness, and individual observation come into balance. You gain perspective and can lean into your own wisdom. In this quiet inner place, you begin to trust yourself and feel steady in the world. For all this to happen, sunlight murmurs, you need to come to calm. You need to soften every bit of you, all the way down to the minute motions of the dendrites of your nerve cells. Take a deep breath, blow up the stress, the question, the agitation. Come actively to calm. Okay. Thanks, Spirit, for that message, Spirit. I want the last one, by the way. I do a deck of eight. If you don't know, if you haven't seen these videos, I do actually well, some videos I do a deck before. I know recently I think I've done a deck before, but I try to always do a deck of eight because the 8 is like my number that represents infinity song. You know what I mean? So that's Pretty cool on that. But yeah, which is also crazy because my grandma died or passed over into spiritual world on the 8th, right? So I was just looking up at her photo, and that's probably what really resonates with me because of the number 8. I know that she's forever with us. You see what I'm saying? So it's just the number doesn't end. If you look at the number 8, it just goes like this. It just keeps going. You know what I mean? Look at a 2. Got to end at point 3. It's got to end at point. The only other one I think, but I don't really know. Like I said, it's Hebrew number. There's so much different numbers. So it might be another number relevant to 8, but there could be a 0. You feel me? But I don't know. 8 resonates with me. So like I said, I always try to stick with what it's like a survival mode type of thing. You just stick with to what you know is, and stick with your beliefs. Like if your instincts tell you don't go to a certain place or whatever, it's not because you gotta avoid nothing, but it's like if you know how things rock or things are certain or things are going, don't go to this place at night or whatever, like down the alley or whatever. We all know this type of thing. So it's like if you know something, you just stick with it. What you're comfortable with, whatever you're comfortable with, right? Um, Spirit, can you give? Oh, that's another thing. There we go. I mean, Spirit already knew what I was gonna ask. They said, find your way him, and this is turquoise. I think I said it. Yeah. So like I said, whatever you resonated with, whatever you resonates with, you go ahead and just take it that way as well. Turquoise. So this is find your way him. Oh, it's the last one. That's crazy. Look at that. That's the last one, and that's our last card. Find your way him, turquoise. You can always find your way him. Turquoise assures, and she should know. She has traveled by caravan across the Silk Road and escorted royalty on the byways between life and death. Turquoise is a wayfinder and companion for when the path is unknown or feels treacherous. Whether in real time or in the shadow lanes of journeys and dreams, she offers protection to the parts of your physique that are lost, scared, or hidden away. There is a tension to being human, to having a yin and a yang aspect, which occasionally conflict, leaving you simultaneously wanting to stretch your wings and never leave the nest. Turquoise gets it. Go and grow, she whispers. I will help you find your way in. That's what's up. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for viewing this reading. So, thank you for viewing this reading. If you guys find this reading helpful, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to see more of the content, subscribe. If you'd like to be updated on any time that I drop, then you can hit the post notification, that's that little bell, so then as soon as this video drops, you can hit it out the way, you can get your information. If God's willing, if the higher power is willing, ancestors spirits are willing, I will be trying to post at least twice a day, so you can look for a video if you're on, I don't know if it's Eastern, Western, I don't really know how to put it, but within your day, like just say within your day, you can expect at least 2 videos if they're willing. If the spirits and ancestors are willing, I will be on my part be trying to do at least 2 videos per day. So I will be trying to at least do at least 2 readings. So within your day that you're living, you can within your day, whatever time it is, doesn't really matter what time, but you can check for a video. So like say in the morning, you can check for one that I might have done last night, or in the evening, you can check for one that I may have done this morning. So regardless of what time frame you're on, you'll always have a reading for today, for sure, right? And like I said, if they're willing, I can do 2 of them, so you can be ready to have more chance of seeing what they are communicating with you. Hopefully, you guys got resonated with this video and it really meant something, and that's the goal, for it to change perspective or enhance a perspective, give clarification on anything that you're going through. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, you guys just stay alert, stay awoke, always follow your first instinct so that you're not regretful after you don't follow it. And yeah, continue to stay safe. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, thank you guys so much for even tuning in, even watching this video. It means a lot to me. Like just from you guys, just even comment on it. So appreciate you guys commenting, liking the video, sharing the video, and everything like that. I'll see you guys soon.